Good afternoon, people. For whatever reason, we didn't get a home base status report this week, and I don't believe we're going to get one until next week. So for today's video, we're going to show everything that we got this week. Before we take a look at it though, there were a couple things I wanted to mention first. For whatever reason, the Rescue the 25 Survivors daily quest is currently bugged. Whenever you rescue survivors, it doesn't count any progress towards that daily quest. So until they fix it, if you happen to get that daily quest, you may want to go ahead and replace it. The way you replace quests is by looking in the bottom right. You can see the option that says replace quest. And once you do that, you'll be able to switch that to a quest that can be completed. I'm not even sure if they're aware of it because I didn't see it on Trello. So if you happen to get the 25 Survivor daily quest, you may want to replace it with something else until they fix it. Another thing I wanted to mention, and we mentioned this in the last video, but obviously not everybody watched it. You're going to want to stay away from deliver the bomb missions whenever possible because they are really bugged at the moment. There are a couple of ways you can try to work around it, but I think the main problem with deliver the bomb at the moment is that sometimes the tracks don't connect. If the tracks don't connect, you can try making a new track. I heard that facing different directions can also help the track connect. Supposedly starting from the armory and building the tracks to the bomb also helps it connect. But like I said, unless it's a V-Buck mission, you probably just want to stay away from deliver the bomb for the time being. It is currently being investigated according to Trello. So yeah, you may want to stay away from deliver the bomb mission, unless of course it's like a V-Buck mission, or at least until they fix it. Another thing I wanted to mention was apparently there's going to be a new UI design added to Save the World sometime this season. According to this tweet by Archer, it says it won't be released yet, but it'll probably be released in the next few updates or so. So apparently they will make some changes to the UI sometime during this season. So yeah, that was a couple things I wanted to mention before we started. Now I want to go over everything that we got this week, and I'm also going to go over everything you can expect to see over the next couple of weeks. So we did get a new quest line Sunday night, and that quest line is the Door to Darkness quest line. As you can see here, it has a total of 8 different quests that you'll have to complete, and once you complete the last one, you'll get Willow as a reward. And Willow is one of the best heroes when it comes to increasing your ability damage, so you're definitely going to want to get her and max her out. We have reviewed her. I'll leave a link to the review in the description if you'd like to know more about her. But yeah, that's how you get Willow. And according to this tweet, it looks like this quest line is going to be available until November 20th, which is when I believe this current venture season ends. So you have almost 2 months to complete this quest line, and honestly it only takes about 2 hours to do, so make sure you do it and get Willow if you haven't gotten her already. There's also a couple things I wanted to point out in regards to the event store. Well, the first thing I should point out is that there were a lot of rain available this week, and this is only going to be available for another day or so. And pure drops of rain is like one of the most used resources when it comes to leveling up your schematics, so make sure you get all your rain before it goes away. 8-bit demo is also in the weekly store. We haven't reviewed him since they made changes to him, so if y'all would like us to do an updated review, let me know in the comments below. But basically his perk gives you a chance to not consume any ammo when you're using explosive weapons. When it comes to the event store, the Husk Grinder and the Dirge song returned this week, and we have reviewed both of these weapons. I'll leave a link to those reviews in the description. The Dirge song does deal a lot of damage. Not really one of my favorite SMGs, mainly because it uses so much ammo with every shot, and it can also deal damage to you whenever you reload. There are a few other SMGs I prefer over this one, like the Rat-a-tat or the Founder's Quick Shot. I believe those are better SMGs than the Dirge, but like I said, it's still really good when it comes to dealing damage, just not one of my favorite SMGs. I would recommend getting the Husk Grinder and maxing it out, and the reason I would recommend getting it is because of its heavy attack. It's a really good heavy attack, especially paired with a hero like Fossil Southie or Anti-Cuddle Sarah, because basically you can spin forever as long as you're getting kills, and it's a really fun loadout to use. So I would recommend getting the Husk Grinder and maxing it out, mainly because of its heavy attack. Yeah, that's pretty much everything we got this week. Like I said, I do expect us to get a home base status report next week, but if it's anything like last year, which it most likely will be, we'll most likely get the Jonesy Bot hero in the event store when it refreshes on October the 2nd. And we have reviewed Jonesy Bot as well, so I'll leave a link to that review in the description if you want to go check it out. And the Gravedigger should also be returning. the week after that. And I believe this will be available in the event store as well. So that's what we'll most likely get over the next couple of weeks. Jones C-Bot should be returning, as well as the Gravedigger. But again, we'll know for sure when the home base status report comes out next week. But yeah, that sums up everything we're going to go over for this one. I do plan on streaming again on Twitch tomorrow, so be sure to follow if you haven't already. Also, big shout out to everybody who uses creator code A1 in the item shop. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. I hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.